Greetings everyone, this is First on 2753 with the next episode of Hearts of Iron Japanese Faction, Hearts of Iron 4, and we are in some precarious situations here. We've had some we have a lot of success in the South Pacific here against the Australian and British navies. We've even sunk a couple American ships. We are driving up the Philippines and we're almost finished with them. We've established a beachhead in Australia, and we're starting to break out there. I cannot seem to get any invasion forces for this Ceylon situation. They look like they are stranded, and we've started wars with Tibet, Bhutan, and Nepal, and it seems like the Chinese forces are having some slow progress there getting going. I think they had a little bit. Might have taken a little bit of territory, but it seems like there's a long way to go here. Details as far as research. Let's see, what can I research now? What are we researching? Excavation, infantry support, landing aircrafts, and we've got our atomic research. I think it's time for a naval doctrine. Right? Or, although, you know what? I'm more concerned with the Russians at this point, so I might switch over to air doctrine. I was going to do naval doctrine, and we're in air doctrine, right? The air doctrine, so that just tells you what I should do. Tactical, bomber, strategic bombing. Strategic bombing. One way or another, we're going strategic bombing here. Tactical bomber, strategic bombing gives us an option. And it looked like I needed aircraft carriers, right? Carrier production is down. There is no carrier production for fighters. Suicide craft, oh boy. I might need them against the Russians. Right now I need interwar carrier fighters. They look pretty weak. Is that the best I have with fighters? Really? We have no aluminum. Okay, I'll just get this thing started again. We need better fighters, better carrier fighters. Alright, I do have air support in the region. 261 planes. This is more than that airfield can carry. I should transfer the fighters. Burma. Alright, another naval battle and another naval victory. Light cruiser and destroyer. We are wiping out that Australian Navy. I still need Marines, though. There is a Marine battalion here. Perhaps this Marine battalion, or division, can be utilized in that Ceylon invasion. I haven't had any word out of the Americans. The American front has been pretty quiet. I do have a huge submarine fleet here. What is the range? Seems like they are out of range. I want convoy rating. North Central Pacific. More naval battles. 2 Australian destroyers. 2 American submarines. Waiting for this invasion. Alright, these guys have landed. Let's send 1 division there. And send the other division to capture that strategic point and get another victory point. Capture the harbor and the victory point there. Go ahead and move these forces into that port. And I'm probably going to move that entire Filipino army into Manchuria. Another American sub sunk. Free dockyards available. Is that the destroyer? Yes. Let's put them all right here. 8. That's 8. Okay. New destroyers on the way. There we go. Yeah, the submarines and the destroyers, to me right now, I think are more valuable. I have a ton of capital ships. I haven't lost any capital ships. What do we have as far as ships? There we go. I've got 10 battleships, 9 aircraft carriers, 3 battle cruisers, 16 heavy cruisers, 22 light cruisers, 121 destroyers, 62 submarines. A pretty big fleet. But my concern is the Russians. I am more concerned about the Russians than anything else. I've not seen the Americans since I've captured Pearl Harbor. These guys should be trying to advance. I gave them the order to advance. Oh, you're not organized at all, are you? No organization there. It looks like you are out of supplies. I think I might have stranded that division. That may have been a mistake. I should have left them on that island. No progress here. This fighting is just bogged down in Central Asia. I wanted to give them something to do. Oh, what's going on with these Marines? I thought I was going to give them the order to move. We want them here. There we go. American submarine getting closer to our home islands. What are you guys doing? You're getting reorganized. I'd rather have this division in Manchuria. Siamese. This is only an island. I don't know if there is a connection, but the Siamese can handle that. There's 8 Siamese infantry divisions. Should be able to handle that. I want my big divisions. Sent to Manchuria. Ah, there you are. Alright, naval dockyards. Looks like the submarines were now finished, right? Go ahead and get 5 more dockyards for the submarines. There we go. Now military factories available. Outdated equipment. Where do I want to put the military factory? More infantry support, probably. I think. Medium tanks? We also need medium tanks. Let's drop medium tank right here. Alright, logistics. Yeah, motorized division. That's the last one we really need. Ah, looks like we have a pretty good supply here. The carrier fighters are down. For the most part, it's going well. Construction. How is that going? Whole bunch of radar stations. January 13th. Still haven't got into those radars or anti-aircraft guns. What is going on with this division? Looks like we have taken control over Northern Australian territory. Maybe not fully. Grab that airbase out there. Go ahead and grab that airbase. There we go, taking more land from the Australians. Take that steel from the Australians. I am not a fan of this Russian situation. Look at these divisions. 13 divisions. They're going to overrun Manchuria if they go to war with us. I need these Chinese back. I need the Chinese to help us. Otherwise we're going to be in a lot of trouble. If the Russians do declare war, they might as well just unleash the Chinese on communist China. I'm going to unleash the Chinese on everybody. Like another destroyer. Alright, their numbers are disappearing. Three destroyers, nice. Alright, those Marines divisions are now on the way. Hopefully, when they get into that position there, I can set up an invasion of Ceylon, and I can finish off the British rubber island. Idea expired. I don't know what idea expired. It was one of those war goals. Alright, I think they've pushed back the British Raj elements here that sort of broke out. I don't know where they came from. Now hopefully they can start driving into Bhutan and Nepal. These are the Himalayan mountains. Definitely tough terrain. Starting to carve out piece of Australia in the north. This is working out well. Still waiting for Marines to help us with Ceylon. 3 days and 19 hours. They should be at their destination. That's good. Alright, 2 more divisions on their way to the Russian front. Japanese Marines. Uh-oh. That's tough terrain they're fighting in there. Australian desert. Looks like we have success up here. And this cavalry is about 3 days from capturing that airport. And if I do have an airport, then I probably could get some air wings in there. These guys... they're out of range. Looks like they're out of range. These are my forces. Oh, maybe they're not out of range. Tactical bombers providing close air support. Should work out well. Encryption advantage. The enemy has air superiority. That's us. A lot of naval battles going on here. Who is fighting? Does not tell you. The Yugoslavia was crushed. That's good, because that frees things up. And now the Russians seem to have opened up a front against the Greeks. Okay, so the Russians are now... Man, look at the Germans. Germans and the Italians are dealing with the Allies on the Western Front. Russians are occupied in Greece. Our Chinese are trying to gain ground in the Himalayas. I've got continuing naval conflict between the British and the Australians. This is a battle cruiser. I might get a battle cruiser in this fight. Trying to retain command of seas. Our Marines are positioned. Now, can I pull off an invasion? Right click to select invasion destination. I don't know how to do this. Other naval dockyard. Our carrier is fully loaded. Battle cruiser. I guess we could get light cruisers. We don't have a light cruiser line right now. Sure, let's go ahead and get a light cruiser line going. Maybe if I wait till these conflicts are over, then the invasion force. Well, look, they have they need They have prepared 2 of the 21 days. Alright. Maybe this will be successful. We're losing down here. Mountain troops. Ah, we've captured the airbase. Very good. Close air support. Fighters. Sunk another destroyer and another light cruiser. Victory. Victory at sea. Close air support and air superiority. Additional aircraft. Okay. Now hopefully we can drive these Australians back. I'd like to capture that port. That naval base. Next. Take all northern Australia. Then we drive down the coast. Sydney and the capital. Australia looks like it's folding, which is good. I'll get all those forces out of there and send them right into the Russian front. No news from the Americans. We took Pearl Harbor and they have been out of it ever since. A few submarines here and there fighting along with the British. But the Americans are out. And I've lost a division up here. Just stranded them. That was a stupid idea. Filipinos. We're waiting for the Filipino invasion to go ahead. This Filipino division is still surviving. We're going to wipe them out. What is with these Marines? Let's go. I'm just going to give the order. Oh, can they go across land? I don't even need to do an amphibious invasion. Take Manila. Yes. Okay. The Philippine campaign will end soon. And the entire Filipino army goes right into Manchuria. Yikes. Alright, I think that's been about 20 minutes. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode.